Hello, Virgo. How you doing, beautiful souls? How you feeling? How you doing? I love you guys, but I'm going to get straight to it. Sometimes when you have dealt with someone in your life, right? And you did all that you can do for them. Then they show up in your energy. Looking back on nostalgia memories of how they treated you, what they done to you. I feel like someone's in your energy. Hello, I'm Positive Thoughtsy Energy. Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I feel like there's somebody in your energy, Virgo, that I'm just going to say it. This person has had an epiphany. But the thing about it with this person that has had an epiphany has gained a lot of wisdom about the connection that they were in with you. The reason why that they are in this energy, Virgo, is because they're in isolation. I feel like whoever this is, it does not matter. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. It don't matter. Relationship, family, it don't matter. This is someone that was very, very stubborn. This was someone that was very, very prideful, headstrong, egotistic. This was someone that hard-headed. That they are now looking at 3 failed relationships that they were in their life, that they actually blamed those relationships for why things happened the way they happened. This is someone that you dealt with that had 3 good women, 3 good men in their life, and they slept on all 3. They slept on all 3 of them. This was someone that always had a good woman, always had a good man that came into their life, and they never treated them the way that they supposed to have treated them. You know, you ever hear the old saying, Virgo, that you hear somebody saying, God, you always end up with good women, or you always end up with good men. Well, this is someone that had 3 failed marriages or 3 failed relationships, and all 3 of them had common denominators. All 3 had a common denominator. Out of all 3 women, all 3 men, they all had a common denominator. The common denominator that they were good men and good women that they slept on. This person tried to make it seem like you were the problem. Now, after a while, if you done had 1 failed marriage or relationship, okay, 1 failed marriage, okay, we can understand. Okay, there might have been a trial and error. Second, you had another good woman or man. And then third, okay, that didn't work. And then third, who do you think the problem is? In this situation, this person had 3 failed relationships that were good, and they always tried to project and say it was that person, when in fact it was them. I'm going to tell you how spirit guides God to work. This person is in isolation. Either they're real bad sick, or they can't move, they can't do anything but think, or they're in some type of situation that they cannot do nothing but think. Because you have the Hermit in the reverse, and you have the 5 of Cups, which is nostalgia, stuck happening really do some soul searching, having an epiphany, doing some soul searching, an aha moment, the intuition kicking in, the perspective in their life is kicking in, that if you got three people telling the same story about the person, now wait a minute, somebody ain't lying. Somebody ain't lying. Every last one of these men or women telling the same story. Everybody ain't lying. This person is in the energy of whatever's going on with this person. Spirit guys gave me the message, reality check. This person is getting a reality check. Now, they could be bedridden, it could be in isolation, it could be in jail, they can be anything that isolation could do. They're somewhere contained. Wherever they're at, see both of these heads? This person, whoever he or she is, has been programmed since they were a child into adult to be the way that they were. They never took on accountability. They never did. Ever since they were little. It's the way that they perceive things, the way that they wanted to see things, okay? That the way that, from that child energy. Or this could be somebody in their adulthood have a child mentality. You see the two difference? You see both of the heads are up, tilted up. This is a child energy. This is a male, masculine energy, female, however you want to put it, still in that child mindset type of mind. You see where I'm going here? This is someone that very childish mind. Everybody else was the problem but them. Everybody else is lying on them. They are aware the victim. Their childlike mindset that they have. This person that you dealt with, if you always, some of you always kind of wonder, Virgo, what did I do wrong? It was never you. And like I said, it's always two people, okay? But this person that they were, this is someone that had a mentality of, they will fight tooth and comb. They wasn't the problem, when in fact they were the whole problem. The whole problem was them. It was surrounded by them. Where I'm getting at, where I'm trying to get through, hello, I'm Positive Thoughts of Energy. Again, if you're just tapping in. Where I'm trying to go here with this is that 1, 2, 3 strike you out. After a while, people start seeing you for who you are. And as you go back on relationships, as this person is going back on relationship, they realize that they was the D, in fact. They realize that they was the a-hole. So this person is in isolation, having an epiphany, and thinking about the mess, the relationships that they failed. They failed the relationship. They're in this energy now, all alone. They're going to die alone. They're going to die of a lonely heart. This person's going to pass away of a cold heart. A lonely heart. Because of how their souls are. And I just got to give it to you like that. Now they're sitting back when they should have trusted themselves. They didn't choose to listen to what God was telling them, to get out of their egotistic type of ways, that to change their heart and soul. Don't you know you can change your heart, mind, and soul so that you can go towards happiness? They never wanted to change their soul, their heart. Bitter, hateful, and very comfortable with it. So therefore they went along their path in their life and they chose to hurt people. They chose to hurt people that really loved them and really was there for them. They chose to hurt them because they refused to change their ways. They refused to heal their heart. And a lot of people leave this earth with broken hearts because they leave with a heart that is so cold, and they never fixed it. They never fixed the pain. They never healed from the pain. So they leave isolated and cold and detached. And they hurt the ones that wanted to love them. But because of their stubbornness and their egotistic and their ways of narcissistic ways, that they never learned how to love. They just learned how to manipulate someone's heart. And now they gotta die with a lonely heart. Imagine, Virgo, dying of a lonely heart. Dying of a cold heart. That everyone that tried to love this person that you were with, everyone that tried to love them, they rejected them. They treated them bad. They treated them any kind of way. Because they never allowed love to happen. They never allowed love to come in. And they wherever this coldness came from, wherever, even if it was from the childhood, somewhere they began to have this form of their outdated ways. Like they're not going to change their ways about themselves. Like, I'm going to stay who I am and I'm not changing. Who are you? You're not going to make me change. I ain't got to change if I don't want to change. And so therefore they hurt the ones that love them the most. And it was you, Virgo. You love this person dearly, but you could no longer take the pain anymore. This person that I'm speaking of is going to leave this world of a lonely heart, of a cold heart, because they never listened to their intuition. They never listened to what God was trying to tell them years ago. Years ago. This person is actually sitting here. Look at him. This person used to everything going out, playing out their way. Everything had to be their way. But it didn't go their way this time. 3 strikes and you're out. 3 strikes and you're out. Tell me more, Spirit. So now this person's in isolation, nostalgia, have an epiphany that they should have listened to what Spirit Guides God was telling them to change their ways, change their wicked ways, change their cold heart, change that cold heart that you have. Change that cold heart that you have. Person has a very cold, evil heart, cold heart, and they refuse to do the work on it. Closed heart, closed, calculated, cold heart, and they're going to die of a lonely heart. Now they're up in despair because they wish that they would have showed love. They wish they'd have known what love, and they could have gave love. Now they're up that no one loves them. They have no love because everyone that tried to love this person, they pushed them away. They treated them like dirt, dog, and whatever else. And now they have no one to love them. No one's loving them because they didn't let them love them because of their heart, the cold heart. Someone right now today that you were dealing with is gaining clarity. Clarity. that you were the best thing that they had ever had. My God. Now they see that you were the best thing. And the thing about it, they got to leave this world of a lonely, cold heart. You see that? You were the one that they supposed had worried, but they would not. You were the one that they supposed had married, but they did not want to step up to the plate with the King of Wands in the reverse because of the cold, calculated heart. See that? You were the one, but they didn't listen. They did not listen. See, they did not listen. They did not listen to their intuition because they were stubborn, because they was egotistic, stubborn, and cold-hearted. They did not listen because of their immature ways. The immature mindset. Now you got somebody in isolation. Them cards, a lot of them cards went out. Ex-lover. Ex-lover. Now they're in pain. Now they're in pain. Now they're in pain. Ex-lover on their back. Where's everybody at? I need somebody to help take care of me. They on their back. Maybe they going through a lot. They on their back. They head back, sir. Ain't nobody there. They done pushed everybody that wanted to love them away from them. They got nobody to come to them. They got nobody. Look at that. Stuck. Stagnant. Look at that. Pain. Anxiety. You pushed everybody that tried to love you. You pushed them away. And now look at you. You got nobody. You gonna die with a broken, cold heart. This person is going to leave this world with a lonely, broken heart. Do you know how many people that leave this world with, of a lonely heart, of a cold, broken heart? But the thing about it, they made that choice. They pushed everybody good that was for them. They pushed them away. They didn't allow them to love them. Yeah, you're over it. Yeah, they were very toxic. Look at him. I can't make this up. Look at him. You moved over to calmer waters. They didn't appreciate you. You healed. They were very toxic. You walked away from them. You learned the truth. Justice, good karma. This person knew that you were the best thing to happen to them because of their coldness, because of their cold, calculated heart. They're going to die of a lonely heart. Vulnerable. Strength card in reverse. They could be sick real bad. Whoever this is can be sick. Can be going through something really bad, really hurtful. They ain't got nobody to take care of them. They ain't got nobody to be there for them. They pushed everybody from family to relationships away from them because of their cold heart. Now they got to, like, where is everybody at? Where's everybody at? You mistreated the ones that wanted to love you. You mistreated that person. Headstrong. Look at that. Doubt. Headstrong. Couldn't tell them nothing. Directions. Don't know which way to come. You got your confidence back. But let me tell you something. It's a lot of people, like I said before, a lot of people left this world with very mean, cold, calculated hearts that you could have loved, and they could have allowed love to come into their life. They're going through the generational curse. Generational curse. Loss. They lost a good thing and then you gained. They lost. This is somebody that have had some good women, have had some good men in their life, and they slept on them because of their cold heart. They mistreated them any kind of way. And now they're in isolation, whatever they're going through, pain, sickness, whatever they're going through, or just lonely. Lonely. They might not even have a sickness. They're just lonely. A broken heart because of their heart, their cold heart. They pushed everything or everybody away from them. And they're going to leave this world of a broken heart, of a lonely, cold, calculated heart, that they didn't care about nobody else's feelings but themselves. Now they're having an epiphany. Now they're having an epiphany that you were that one. But this is years later. This is years later. They gain clarity that you should have been the one that they married. Or if they did marry you and you walked away and left, that they lost a good wife or a good husband. Somebody realizing now that because of their cold-hearted, calculated heart, that they will die alone. I'm positive thoughts and energy. In my readings, there are lessons, blessings, and confirmations. You just have to be vigilant and listen to the message. The message here is that at the end of our lives of being here on earth, you realize and you look back on your life, whether it's on your sick bed or being by yourself lonely, that you look up and you see that you ain't got nobody to wipe your ass or wipe your back or be there for you, because everybody you done pushed away, and now you in the energy of isolation and pain and hurt, and you done mistreated so many people that where is everybody at? Living their life, moved on, being happy, because you thought you was telling everybody that everybody else the problem, when the whole time it was you was the problem. And now you're gonna leave this world of a broken, lonely heart. Until next time, Virgo.